It Talks. Rich Tola here on January 2nd, 2026. So it's the second day of the year, but it's a Friday. So it's a great day to get started on the great or right note, right? You got the weekend coming up too. So are your resolutions set? And if they are you ready to begin? Have you begun already? Again, I look at it like you got a couple days here, right? To get off on secure footing, I call it. Got to stay firm on this new foundation because, again, you're starting off the year, you're thinking better, thinking more clearly, right? And what are your resolutions? Let me review my 5 resolutions, talk a little bit about this because I just want to get you pumped up for the new year. Everybody go on their way. I'm heading out for a week. I'm going to Chattanooga to check out the town, and I'll be back next Friday. So there's a little short one today. We're calling this Family Makes Perfect. We're going to talk about that because I met a guy yesterday. I'm going to tell you about that experience. He is a teacher, works in inner city Indianapolis. Never taught in inner city Indianapolis, but I learned a little something. It's very similar to what I experienced. But here we go. What are my 5 resolutions? Eat better. I know mine are kind of amorphous. I don't get specific because, what is it? Oh, I'm going to work out 5 times a month. That's not going to work. You got to be, I think it's better to be general. Eat better. So every time I go to eat something, today I made oatmeal, right? Oatmeal, coconut oil, peanut butter, and cinnamon. That's it. That's all I had for breakfast. So every time I approach a meal, I think about it. Am I eating vegetables? Am I eating red meat? What am I eating? So I want to get clear on that. I think the best way to approach your day and your resolutions is whatever it involves, focus on it before you do it. All right. Number 2, sleep well. That's the key. I want to try to sleep better every night. I'm not the best sleeper in the world, so I work on that. I go into meditation, sometimes listen to rain. But again, eat better, sleep well. Number 3, work out daily. Everybody knows that. I've been working out daily for 45 years. I'll tell you in a second about my workout today because that was, I went a little old school. Number 4 for me, resolution is to read more. And we know this, right? We did the show the other day about books in your home. If you have books in your home, children, if you have at least one book in your home and you have children, those children are going to do 3 more years of schooling than the kid that doesn't have books. And reading physical books, 707 million books this last year. Well, guess what? They're better for you, right, than reading it digitally because the screen, it's a whole different thing. All right, go back and listen to those on those. And finally, slow down time. So that's my 5th one. Eat better, sleep well, work out daily, read more, and slow down time. What does that mean? It means I want to commune with nature more. I want to experience more awe-inspiring moments because that's how you're going to slow down time. That's another episode we talked about. So what about this? What about this? My workout today, right? Hey, guys, I went old school. So I'm doing the elliptical now in the beginning. So first thing I do is when I get into the gym, I stretch always. I hang, I stretch. That takes about 5 minutes. And I do have major back problems, so I can't do the abs like I used to do the abs. But I do what I can. I do these Tai Chi where I'm standing, bringing my knees up. It's called Tai Chi walking. I've been doing that lately just to kind of hit the abs a little bit, which, again, trouble doing the abs. But changed it up. I went 3 sets of 10. So now what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to do 3 sets of 10 of my exercises, kind of old school. I remember that back in the 70s when I started. That was like the big thing. 3 sets of 10. So I have the elliptical and then 14 other exercises that I can do, 3 sets of 10. 15 things in total. As you know, I used to be a member of 2 different gyms. There's all sorts of equipment and everything. But now with the gym in my building, there's less to do. But I got it down to 15 things. Awesome. So today I wasn't really feeling the weights. So I stretched. I did dips and pull-ups because you got to do those every day. And I did the elliptical. And that's all I did. It took about 20, 25 minutes. But I need to go back. I'm excited. Friday, I'm going back. So change it up, but stick to a plan that's going to work for you in the new year when it comes to your daily fitness program. Got to do it. Got to do it. What about movies? You guys see this? I put out the best 25 movies to watch in 2026. Go check out the YouTube channel. I just posted that yesterday because these are great movies. And I have 5 of them, well, 6 of them that I'm just on the top of my list. Number 1, I'm into superheroes. So Supergirl, Girl of Steel, Millie Alcock. I'm going to go see that one. Can't wait. Number 2, The Bride, horror film. It's like a Frankenstein thing with Christian Bale, Jake Gyllenhaal, Maggie Gyllenhaal, Penelope Cruz. Can't wait to see that. And one of my favorites going to be this year. It's a rom-com, Devil Wears Prada 2. We know that Anne Hathaway's all over the place in this new year, right? I don't know, 4 or 5 movies this woman's in, but I can't wait to see that. Emily Blunt, Stanley Tucci, Meryl Streep, we know that. All right, how about this? Send Help. I can't wait to see that. Rachel McAdams, she's one of my favorites since back in the Notebook days. But anyway, she's in this sort of dark thriller horror film, I guess, Send Help. And then Jack of Spades by the Coen brothers. That's a kind of gothic mystery film I'm looking forward to. And finally, this is one of my favorite actors in Hollywood today, Ryan Gosling, who starred with Rachel McAdams in the Notebook way back when. He's in a new movie called Project Hail Mary, sci-fi. I like sci-fi. So those are the 6 out of the 25 that I'm kind of focused on. But hey, go see them. Go see them all, guys. Watch the show, and you'll see what it's up to. All right, how about this? Family makes perfect. This is what I really want to talk about today, because everything you read, and you can see that out today in the news, supportive and stable marriages, this is what it makes. It makes happier homes, longer lives, well-adjusted children, healthy finances, and safer communities. I mean, those 5 things we know for sure happen with stable and supportive marriages, which is basically the family. All right. So, we're going to add one more to it. You'll see in the news today. Happy marriages protect against obesity. That's the bonus, guys. So if you got issues with obesity, weight gain, whatever. By the way, I hit my mark. I started off the year yesterday at 149. You guys know I put on some extra pounds. Wasn't feeling well a few weeks back, but I got it down. Took me 2 weeks to lose the 3 pounds, but I did. So it's what you want to do. Every year I get on the scale on January 1st and I write it down. Last year I was 153, so I'm 4 pounds lighter than I was the previous year. You don't want to be going up. Again, my magic number is 150. So there you go. Got to focus on that too. You got to get on the scale. That's in my had a drink from the fountain of youth. Love the scale. It's one of my steps. But here we go. We know about children reading books. We know about family. But let me tell you the story yesterday happened to me. And I'm going to read you something from my book here. But so I meet this guy, and he had this little boy. The boy was 3 years old. There was a black man with his child. I met him outside my building, actually, and he lives in the neighborhood. We got talking. He's a teacher. It's his first year. Just started teaching inner city Indianapolis, and he's 28 years old, and he's a single parent. The child splits. He takes him 3 nights, which I like that, because he said he's kind of schooling the kid already, and the mom takes the kid 4 nights. Anyway, I said, what's it like? I said, you're teaching. I don't know anything about Indianapolis. He's like, well, let me tell you. He goes, I teach 11th and 12th graders computer science. He goes, and these kids, first of all, most of them can't read well. I'm like, what's that mean? He goes, there's no comprehension. He said, they just, they're not prepared. He said, I don't even know how these kids got to 11th grade. I go, wow, let me tell you something. I wrote a book on it. He said, what has happened is, he said that it's what he said to me. I go, well, what do you think? He goes, well, what I think is love. These kids that I'm teaching do not have love in their life. And the kids that don't have love in their life are the problem kids. They cause all the problems. He said, I have 85-minute block classes because I put together a 30, 40-minute teacher's manual for the day, right? What he plans on doing. He's like, and I get a lot of pushback from the administration because they say, how come you're teaching a 30, 40-minute class in 85 minutes? He said, well, because I can't get it all. That's all I can teach, because it's like chaos. I go, let me tell you, as a substitute, don't we know it? Parents are crucial to the development of a child. So, especially with 1/3 of families have single parents. You see that in the United States, it's double for the African American children. But let me tell you, if 1/3 of these kids have a single parent, it's difficult. It's challenging. This guy likened it to love in the family. Well, I liken it to a lot of different things, but for sure, family matters. I was fortunate, had a strong Sicilian family background, and both my father and my mother, really gave a shit about what I did in school and how well I did in school. But let me move right to this because I had a pretty cool conversation with him about his child, and he said, "No, I got my child. He's 3 years old and he's already knows reading and knows the alphabet." I said, "Better than these kids I'm teaching." Well, let me read you this because in my book, right, the sub Tales of an Inner City Teacher, I talked about the 10 don'ts that students or anyone should never do. I want to read this, and then I'm going to give you the 10 things that you should be. All right, number 1, don't take your gifts and your talents for granted. Take advantage of them to change the world and to inspire others as well as to make money. Number 2, don't get upset because you failed at something. Embrace your failures, then learn from them and move on. Number 3, don't hide your desires because your friends or parents are not pleased with them. Unfurl your uniqueness and please yourself. Number 4, don't worry if you still don't know your passion or what you're really good at. Keep trying new things in every aspect of your life until you find it. Number 5, don't believe you're not intelligent enough to learn something. No doubt. Have patience with the learning process and keep at it until you've learned it. All right, number 6, don't think you're the only one in the universe going through what you're going through. Of course, find supporters and others like you. They're out there. Number 7, don't blame yourself and hold on to the heaviness of blame. Forgive yourself. That is important. Number 8, don't be afraid to travel outside your comfort zone, especially with new people, new opportunities, and new neighborhoods. I'm going to go check out Chattanooga, right? Push your limits and keep exploring. Number 9, don't be afraid to take chances. Without a doubt, regrets come from never taking risks. And number 10, don't be someone you're not. Always be you and do it your way. By the way, guys, that's the name of this chapter. It's called Your Way, chapter 15. I love it. I love it. So here's the thing. Here's what I said. This is now the top 10 things to be. Okay, we know what you don't want to do. How about this? This is really straightforward. Be kind. Be curious. Be courageous. Be a good listener. Be trustworthy. Be ethical. Be pragmatic. Be persistent. Be humble. And most importantly, be you. So there you go, guys. The top 10 don'ts and the top 10 things to be. Don't forget confidence, respect, and passion. You got to add those to the mix. And that's a lot of what I saw in these schools teaching was disrespect. Disrespect, perhaps it comes from not enough love. Perhaps it comes from having a single parent there that's not really impressing upon you respect and discipline. But hey, got to do it. All right, guys, that's it for today. Just want to have a short one, get you started on the right note, get you back in the gym. And hey, don't worry, but it's early in the morning now. So if you're heading out today, doing your thing, shopping or whatever, party, and it's another party weekend, get started on those resolutions. But most importantly, as I say every day, get your workout in. All right, guys, have a great week, and we'll see you back here next Friday. And take that week off and go explore myself and do it your way. Peace.